Okay, so we're going to add our last three spaces. So when you log on to the floor planner and you go into the period 7, you're going to notice a lot of projects. So if you don't see yours and you can't scroll, no problem. Just click on this bubble here, 14 projects, and you'll be able to scroll down and find what you're looking for. So I'm going to go into mine, and what we're going to do here is create our last few spaces, as I just said. So this living room right here is fairly huge. 20 by 20 is just giant. So we're gonna drop this down. We'll keep this width 20, but we'll make this an even 15 feet. And let's bring this wall down. Okay. Now what we'll do a quick save, is we'll add our kitchen space, and that's going to change where the doors are for the bathroom, and it's going to work a little bit better. So I'm going to draw a room, just like we always do. And when I zoom in, I want to make sure that I have not one, but two anchor points. So if I zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to, there we go. Okay, so I've got my vertical and horizontal walls as anchor points. I'm going to click and drag, and I'm going to create that rectangle right out here. Now I don't really want it to be the same width here. So right now this is about 15 5 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick this wall out here. We're going to make this an even 16 feet. And go ahead and kick that wall out. And then right here, this dimension right here, we'll make this, we'll say 14 feet. Kick that wall up. Okay? Alright, so yeah, I understand there's a little bit of a jut, and you can just make it one straight line. That's up to you, but I'm just kind of working the sizes here. Okay, so as I'm looking, the space filled in, and what we're going to do is we'll click on the interior of the space. Let me go ahead and do a quick save here. And what I'm going to do is change this to a house, obviously, and change this to the kitchen. Okay, so finally we've got this little area right here, which is going to really be good for, let's say, a utility, laundry room, entryway for the garage. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, is take this, add a room. I'm going to find my two anchor points here, and I'm going to click and drag and just make that even and even. Okay, and then what we'll do is we can name this either a utility, hallway, storage, closet, attic. I don't know if they have entryway unless I'm missing it. So we'll call this a, yeah, they don't have entries. So let's call this a utility room. And finally, we're going to have the garage. So the garage is located close to your entryways, only because it's a noisy area, and you want to make sure that your traffic from the garage and the noise of the cars coming in and convenience of bringing groceries into the kitchen is really close. You wouldn't want to have the garage back here. We have to navigate through the whole house. So the last space we'll create is the garage, and it's up to you where you place it. I'm going to start here, and I could lock onto this corner, or I could lock onto that corner. Doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to do a big rectangle. Now, convenient size for a 2-car garage, that will be 24 feet and 24 feet. Kick that down. Okay, and that almost lines up perfectly, and if that's like bothering your OCD, you could always drag this out. But for right now, what we're going to do is create these spaces, and then the next lesson we'll show you how to add entryways and openings, and we'll go from there. Make sure you save your work and shoot me an email if you have any issues.